Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, vous avez vu, donc il y avait deux jeux que j'attendais, hein, Diablo et Street Fighter. J'avais pas mal de choses à faire, je vous ai fait des petites vidéos. Là, ça y est, je me suis mis sur Diablo. Et puis, je me suis mis un petit peu sur Street Fighter, donc vous attendez pas à des combats de champions avec combo maîtrisé, parce que malheureusement, j'ai pas du tout le temps de rester des 7 ou 8 heures par jour à jouer à Street. Mais bon, je teste comme ça, je fais des petites parties de temps en temps, donc je vais vous mettre des petites parties, des petites sessions de détente, hein, histoire de, voilà, tranquillou. Du coup, incroyable, dans ce Street Fighter, en fait, tous les Street Fighter, donc je suis fan de Street Fighter, j'ai toujours joué beaucoup au Street Fighter du début, jusqu'au First Strike. Après, j'ai fait le 4 énormément et le 5 pas du tout, enfin pas beaucoup. Et le 6, c'était l'occasion de pouvoir se repencher dessus. Je jouais toujours avec Ken ou Guile. Dans le 5, c'était beaucoup Guile. Et dans tous les autres, c'était Ken. Et celui-ci, c'est incroyable, mais je joue qu'avec DHALSIM. C'est le seul personnage auquel j'avais jamais trop envie de jouer avec lui, quoi. C'était pas mon délire. Et en fait, c'est avec lui que je prends le plus de plaisir là. Voilà. Allez, je vous laisse regarder ces petites sessions et puis n'hésitez pas à mettre des commentaires. Oubliez pas non plus, hein, que je suis souvent sur Twitch, hein. Donc vous pouvez venir me voir. Des fois ça parle pas dans les vidéos, parce que je parle pas tout seul. Mais vous pouvez venir me voir, on peut discuter du jeu, y a pas de souci. Allez, je vais au combat. Bon, pour un échauffement, ça s'est plutôt bien passé. Ça va. On va faire une sélection de personnages. Histoire d'en mettre plusieurs en aléatoire comme ça. Je crois que je suis en niveau 4, hein, au niveau des adversaires. Je vous dis, je me mets tout doucement à Street, hein. Donc on fait des petites parties tranquillement, petite partie de 10 minutes, 20 minutes, et puis voilà quoi. Allez, au combat. Bon, combat plutôt réussi. Il faut vraiment qu'après je me perfectionne, comme je vous disais, au niveau des combos, voir un petit peu les enchaînements et tout. Mais DHALSIM, j'adore. Jamais ce personnage, je le manipulais. Hein, Dans les autres versions, j'aimais pas. Street Fighter V, beaucoup Guile. J'aimais énormément Guile. Je vais reprendre un peu Guile après. Et puis sinon, c'est tout le temps Ken, quoi. Et là, je trouve que à manipuler, il est énorme.
Endless reincarnation. Round 2. Fight. Not good enough.
Allez, on va changer de stage. J'aime beaucoup ce stage hein, de DHALSIM, il est vraiment très bien réalisé. Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'on va se prendre Ouais, celui-là, je sais pas. Ouais, c'est celui-là. Vous voyez, Zangief, c'est pareil, c'est un des joueurs, jamais j'ai voulu le manipuler, quoi. J'arrive pas. Tous les joueurs à prise, j'ai jamais réussi. Ah, après, je prendrais Guile. On avait dit Guile.
Shall we be round 1? Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Un match sacrément bizarre. Ah ouais, mais faut que j'y arrive. Hein. Mais DHALSIM, ça fait très peu de temps, j'ai dû avoir quoi, 1 heure de jeu avec lui. Hein. On va reprendre Guile. J'essaie vraiment de me mettre un peu sur Street là. J'ai fait le mode histoire. Alors j'aime bien, mais au bout d'un moment, je trouve ça chiant en fait. Tout le temps aller se battre contre n'importe qui, faire des trucs, enfin. Mais c'est là, en tout cas c'est là. On peut pas dire que ça soit. Au moins c'est existant, mais moyen quoi.
Let's get this mission started. Round one. Fight. I am the prize. Go. I'm just on another level. Round two. Fight. Coming in hot.
Alors je pense qu'il va peut-être falloir que j'augmente un peu le niveau de l'IA là. Hein. Parce que l'objectif bien sûr après c'est de s'affronter contre d'autres personnes, hein, on est bien d'accord. Attendez, on est à combien là? Je peux pas ici. Ah c'est peut-être dans le menu alors. Bon. Bon Ken y a pas de souci. Non mais je reprends mon petit DHALSIM, moi j'aime bien mon petit DHALSIM. Oh non, non, non. Ouais. Jury, j'ai toujours voulu pareil, la manipuler, mais j'arrive pas. C'est un des personnages que j'adore, mais j'y arrive pas. Alors, quand on n'y arrive pas, on n'insiste pas. Oh.
Shall we round one? Fight. Round two. Fight. DHALSIM wins. Round one. Fight. Yuga coming. Round two. Fight. Yuga fight.
Bon, on va se faire un combat avec Ken. On va refaire le stage, comme ça on va changer. Mais j'aimais bien ce petit stage là. Allez, hop.
Smart choice. We gon' crank it up. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Round one. Fight. Baby. Hadouken! Hadouken! Come on! That's my Hadouken! Shoryuken! Out of my way. Round two. Fight. That's my Shoryuken! Hadouken! Coming in hot! One more! Shoryuken!
Ah, Ken, c'est vraiment le joueur facile, quoi. C'est. Tu réfléchis pas, quoi. Tu tapes. Je le trouve vraiment agréable, mais bon. Franchement, DHALSIM, je trouve qu'il est vraiment très dur à manipuler, mais on fait des très belles choses après. Ouais, moi aussi, je sais faire, regarde. Hop là. Voilà. Non, faut que j'augmente le niveau là de. Niveau 4, ouais, les niveaux 4, faut que je l'augmente là. Parce que du coup, je gagne trop facilement, je m'amuse pas là, je me fais même pas sécher. Enfin, l'objectif, c'est de se faire sécher, quoi. Aïe aïe aïe, c'est moi qui prends là. Ah là là. Pas grave, tu vas te le reprendre quand même, hein, je te le dis tout de suite. Voilà. Bon. Je vais voir si on peut bouger le niveau. Là, je sais plus où c'est le niveau là. Alors, attends, c'est pas ici. Attends, je sais pas du tout. Profil. Ah non, ça c'est mon profil de l'histoire. Ah, regardez comme je suis beau. C'est pas ça que je veux. Ça me paraît bizarre que je puisse. Où c'est que je peux changer ça là? J'ai jamais fait spécial, on va faire. Ah, j'ai jamais mis les commentateurs, tu vois. Là, je vais essayer pour voir. Ça me paraît bizarre ça. J'aurais pas mis le changement du niveau ici là.
The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
Ah, attends. Ah, niveau CPU, voilà, c'était là, on peut aller jusqu'à 8. Donc on monte d'un palier.
Our fighters have selected their characters and they're ready for business.
Que les commentateurs en anglais, c'est plus sympa, non? On va voir. Bon, là, je vais me faire
Our
déchirer.
fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 with the life lead. From up above. The throw is escaped. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Taking stock. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits him with a vagabond edge. Grabs him. Gets out of there with a backdash. Yoga flame. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Knockdown, and they're going for the super arc.
Good fortune.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Prime Day Zone just goes out of sight. Going, just goes for it at this range. A real low heavy. Tricky hidden variable. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Amazing! Looking for a hole. Vents it on the fireball.
DHALSIM.
Player 1 brings it home.
Moi, je trouve que c'est sympa, les petits commentateurs, non? Ça met une petite ambiance. Moi, j'aime bien. T'as l'impression que t'es en compète. Oui.
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Shall we begin?
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Gets the jump, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Will this super art connect? That's not gonna hit. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. They block the overhead, and tomahawk bust. A quick breather. A super art? Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Going in, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Low heavy, turning them inside out and throwing them into the spin cycle. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Zones with the fireball. The jump in catches them. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Still slugging it out here. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Takes a trip. Reads them.
Yoga coming.
From up above.
Yoga coming.
With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Taking stock. Swoops in with a dive. Will this super art connect? Burns them up. Was hungry for the grab. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They're going for the super art. Freezing hot. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Yoga float. Showing some real tenacity. So, what's next? Player 1, Tomahawk Buster! They exchange blows. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. Yoga fire there. Big time whip. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. Low heavy. Player 2 has a gotta do better than that. Right lead is there. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Next, the counter. This could lead to some big damage. What were they thinking? That's gonna leave them rattled. Life cleared for landing. What are they gonna do? Tomahawk Buster to shut him down. Just like Big Papa. All the throw connects. Raw super art incoming. Both knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, taking him for a ride. Okay, here we go. Full drive on deck. Oh man, this is a scary range. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned. All right, let's get it. These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Shall we? Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a chance with that jump in. Goes for the fireball. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's a counter. Who's going to start things off? Teleports. That's going to rattle him. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. So, what's next? Brushes that off and keeps going. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? They decide to take a breather to regroup. They're going for the super art? Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Going in? Player connects with the throw. This is a complete shutdown. They can't... Oh, snipe! There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Amazing! Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? This is a critical moment. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Going on the offensive? Big counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Throws them to negate the block. Steps in for the throw. Checks with the projectile. There's a corner switch. Tons of drive and health to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Gets the knockdown, and now, oh, easy 10. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but gets some. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Yoga fire. Yo, put that away. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. No contest so far. How's it gonna end? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Looks like we need a quick timeout. Back to the stage select screen. So who will our fighters select? Looks like they want to rethink their choice. Smart choice. These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
On voit que quand l'IA est à niveau 5, je galère un peu plus quand même. Hein. C'est plus chaud. Hein.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yoga come.
Player one has the life lead. All right. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Gets the knockdown, and now throws them to negate the block. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown. The pressure is so intense here, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Digs in deep to get that drive. Just goes for it at this range. Yoga flame. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Grabs and throws him away. Knockdown and drilling time. Something in there. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. With the throw. Knockdown. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Absorbs the attack and fires back. There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Combo with the target combo. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Took him to the corner in a flash. Grabs and throws him away. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player two, holding on to that point, uses the gauge for a super arc. The dragon ends the round with a sick.
Ah, il m'a démoli là.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Drilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. Player one uses their drive gauge. Overhead. Player good decision with that throw. Both sides getting ready. Are they going to be able to come back and stack reads the throw and escapes? Looking to follow up after that target combo. It is over! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Buy some time to switch up the pace. Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Shall we? Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yoga.
Starts with a jump in. They break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two chases them down. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Lifts them with the wrong palm. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Nice parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Charges forward. Player 1, the throw connects. Side switch in the corner. Still scrapping for control of the space. Anti-air in the clutch. Gets the counter hit. Noticeable life lead is a comeback that's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Next, the counter. Yoga Fire tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Crowns him from above. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws him. What are they doing? Low heavy. Oh, yo, Rock super hit. No, this will break him. Okay, here we go. Player solid anti-air. Bringing the hot fire. Closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Hits with the overhead. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Yoga float. Sticks the jump in. Reads them. Takes. Nice counter. Sends a clear message with that counter. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. That's gonna leave them rattled. Both fighters planning something? Crowns them from above. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Who will set the bait at this range? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
The low kick hits. Throws him. Big throws. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Catches them out. Oh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, Yoga Inferno to set this fight alight. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Gonna mix them up with the arch? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Back to the character select screen. Must have something planned. Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Shall we? Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. From up above, Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Goes for the super art? Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Yoga float. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, charges forward. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 1 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Yoga Flame tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Goes for the level 1 super. Can this drive bring them back? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. This is gonna hurt. Oh my god, crowns him from above. Whoa, critical art out? Oh, now that is a punish. The low. Breaks through with the throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Back to the character select screen. Seems to be more to settle their nerves than anything else. Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Throw whip. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Will this decision pay off for them? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Time's the only thing moving here. The super armor does its job. Knockdown. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Player 1 in trouble. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. They need to rely on their instincts here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Yoga float. There's this going. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 can build off this lead. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. They decide to take a breather to regroup. A super art? Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Is this gonna kill? So little, just goes for it at this range. Ultimate killer headrest. Knockdown and asshole fencing on the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Comes crashing down. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Charges forward. Spirit hits the drive. Oh man, this is a scary range. Both fighters planning something? Crowns them from above. That's gonna leave them rattled. Ugh, puts a bit of stank on. Trucks that off. Oh, you smell that? Big time whip. These fighters absolutely relentless. Amazing. Player sets up with the jump in. What are they gonna do? Rushes in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They are taking the big hit. Time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Time to sit on the lead? No good up high. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Whiffs the throw. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but will this super art connect? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Heading into the end game now. Oicho throw. You can't let them close in like that. What'll happen here? They're going for the super art? They're thinking of scoring big off this. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
That's a counter. Who's going to start things up going on the offensive? The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Oicho! What'll happen here? Hits them with a stop and pop. Big man's coming for you. Medium kick hit. Yoga floats. Where's this going? They were waiting for it. Taking jumps out of each other here. Player 1 is on. Can this drive bring them back? Player 1 needs to hold out until. Oh, they got him! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Long range fireball to break the goes for the level 1 super. Can they make the most of this? Comes crashing down. Play throw is denied. What a read. The low. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? A single closes it out. Player 1 made some smart moves there.
Ouf. Bon, bah on va s'arrêter là. Bon bah voilà. La petite vidéo de Street aujourd'hui, bon il y a de l'amélioration, hein, mais bon, vous avez vu niveau 5, Honda il m'a quand même battu une fois. Hein. Faut apprendre les combos, faut tout apprendre, mais bon moi je m'amuse comme ça, c'est super bien, merci d'avoir regardé la vidéo, à bientôt.